What is going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Tyler Guy here, and today we have another episode of Make It or Break It, a fake LEGO series. So today we're doing our very first Lepin set. It's the Ninja Saga, Invincible Ninja. So we're gonna find out if this set makes the cut, if it makes it or if it breaks it, right? So if it's destroyed or if it's kept. Anyways, very interesting. First Lepin set again, so it'll be interesting to find out what the quality level is of this. But enough talk, let's get right into it. Okay, well, to start off, let's just take a look at the box. So as you guys can see, it's Lepin. It's ages 6 to 12, such a rip-off of LEGO. Set 39009, has 348 pieces. This was basically a knockoff of their smaller dragon line, which is pretty interesting. Another area I wanted to focus in on is it's 135,000 baht, and that works out to about 7 US or about 6 Canadian. So it's very cheap for a set this size. I'll show you guys the back. It has all the features. Yeah, then the set itself, a little bit better look of the minifigs. And what's weird about this is it has a carrying handle. I don't know why they do that, but I thought that was different. Just show you guys the sides of the boxes and whatnot. And then the other interesting thing is about this is you just open it up and it's a cardboard box literally that slides out. Now this box is actually full of Lego, well, fake Lego boxes. I just thought it was a good spot. But yeah, that's the set itself. You pull the box out, it doesn't go back in too easily, but anyways, there's the box. Let's get right into the set. But before we do that, we gotta build it. So I'm not making this up. It literally comes in like a little garbage bag. So that's literally how you get these sets. And then there's pieces, obviously in individual little bags. I've just never seen that. I just thought that was really tacky. This is my first time actually looking at one of their instruction booklets. So yeah, they stick the stickers in here. It's actually not terrible quality, to be perfectly honest. Like the instruction manual itself, and then it just shows the same as the back of the box. But yeah, that's the manual. Now I got to build this first, and then I'll let you guys know what I think. One other thing I wanted to mention as I just start this off, just because this is really my first experience of a real fake set, is there's no number bags. The bags are actually not bad quality. They're just not numbered. So if you had a big set, that would make this difficult to basically build, right? It would take a lot longer. Anyways, just thought I'd mention that point. So I found a quality control issue. So if you guys know anything about the fake Lego, you have to, the arms and they all come disassembled, kind of like this, and you have to put it together. So right off the bat, I'm building this guy. I'm hopefully gonna find it, but it looks to me like there's only one green hand. So there's a definite quality control error there. And not to get like super picky, but you know, this is what this series is kind of all about. This is clearly a blue looking type piece. At least it looks like that in the manual. And it's green. But the biggest thing that I found that is an issue with this set is this guy's arms are supposed to be black and kind of like brownie looking, it looks like. They are red and gray. So they couldn't have got the colors any more off. Hopefully I found that other hand, but I just thought it was an interesting point just to point out with how these minifigs are and yeah, what I'm finding so far with the Lepin set. Alright, so here we have the set complete. Now, I'm just going to say this is a mixed bag. There's some positives and negatives with this set. And as you guys can see, at the far right, there's Master Wu. So don't worry, we didn't forget about him. He is definitely looking for another trial, basically, of destruction. I've got burning and running over him with my car. So we'll get to him probably next episode. If you have any suggestions for how to destroy him, leave in the comments. And then as well as this one, if it's, you know, make it or break it, right? I already have one idea kind of in mind if we do. So first off, I just want to give you guys a 360 view of the set. Now I'm going to say it's not actually terrible. Most of the pieces came, you know, you could put them together pretty easily. So not bad, although there was some quality control issues, some more. So instead of the gold piece, they gave me a green piece here. The stickers, oh man, the stickers. I didn't even finish the stickers on this side just because they're such a pain to do. And just to give you guys an idea, I misapplied this sticker right here. And I tried putting it back and it looks a lot worse in person, but you can kind of see what I'm looking at. It's bubbling and I can't get the bubbles out. Just because I didn't stick the sticker on perfect the first time, I had to reapply it. Lego stickers would never do that. Just to give you guys an idea of the kind of quality that I'm dealing with, it's really not easy. Like, you have to get your fingernails right in there, pull it off. Not a fan of their stickers. The quality control, the pieces don't feel actually that bad. But I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. The biggest other thing was the minifigs. We're actually going to review the minifigs just like we normally review the minifigs. But, right from the get-go, this was supposed to be a black arm with red hands. It's a red, it's opposite that, basically. It is a red arm instead of a black arm, and it is a gray hand instead of a red hand. So they messed up there. Also, I did find his hand, so can't fault that with this. But yeah, let's just get into this set a little bit more. It moves around pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it stands pretty good. It's not actually a bad looking set. I actually like this dragon quite a bit. It's pretty stable as well. One of the big flaws that's really going to knock this set, though, is this little sidekick, basically, the bad guy's little pirate vessel. So if you guys notice, right from the beginning, why is there only 3 little, studs in here? Well, I'll show you. They shoot. Okay, they do actually shoot off. Okay, as they go off. But the big flaw that I find with this set is I can't actually stick all 3 of them in here. Like, I'm trying to stick them in this stud area, and they do not fit. So, anyways, there's a flaw with this, basically. They could have definitely did a better job. So basically, going into this set, what I found the big issues with, well, for one, the stickers were terrible. For 2, the pieces weren't always the correct pieces. Like, there was, the arms, the minifig's the biggest one, and obviously the little the shooter doesn't work too well. Like, I mean, I tried shooting those off, and those 2 did go well, but it doesn't fit all 6. So there's just a lot of little imperfections with this set. But now let's take a look at the minifigs in a little bit more detail. Before we do that, there is a third little area that the third area being the stud shooter, basically doesn't work the best. And then just the pieces, like, I can't break these apart. You'd never get that with Lego. And then as I'm building this, generally, like I said again, as you guys can see, we're going to review the minifigs. It generally went together well, but some of these pieces were just really hard to, like, fit into the nut, like these little, basically Technic connectors, right? So yeah, there's just some issues. There's basically 4 issues. Also, building the set would be the 4th. They don't always go in nicely, or can't take them apart, right? And I can't use a piece separator to break this apart. But yeah, let's now take a look at the minifigs.
Okay, so here we have the 2 minifigs. So first off, I'll just give you guys a 360 view of them. As I sigh, they're actually not, that terrible, honestly. So I'm just gonna... The arms are stiff, yes. Here's the minifig's head. I believe there is no back face printing on this minifig. It's not bad. It's just some of the arms are too stiff, some of them are too loose. This one, again, like we mentioned before, he has the wrong, colored arm and hands. Take his head off. Just little things like that. Like, I'm trying to take this guy apart to show you guys his head, and it's not letting me. So, I mean, there's some definite problems. Let's just... Yeah, like, I don't even know if I can get this guy's head off. Just pulling off his head, you guys could see it brought apart the entire minifig. I'm going to say that a bigger fault with Lepin is basically not so much their builds and pieces, but their minifigs. It's just... I can't even take this guy's helmet off without breaking apart the minifig. So anyways, yeah, the minifigs, oh, there we go. Okay, so you guys can kind of see what his face looks like. It kind of looks like a cobra. So not bad looking minifigs, just, yeah, I mean, the arms are wrong. The minifig isn't that sturdy. If you're looking at this guy from a distance, you'd probably think that that was Lego. But then as you get closer, you can tell it's not. And especially when you have him in hand and you start pulling the little dude apart, you know it's not Lego. I mean, anyways, yeah, I don't want to hate on Lepin. I think they're actually probably one of the best fake brands, but man, these minifigs are not that great. You know, just being perfectly honest. They don't look too bad. They just, it's too stiff, not stiff enough. Yeah, falling apart. Try to take the mask off. Doesn't. Oh, that one time it worked. Okay, yeah, so anyways, it's very hit and miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I mean, I'm just like grabbing his head to take him off, and takes off his entire torso. But yeah, those are the minifigs. Let's now get into the end of the review and find out whether they make the cut or they don't.
Well, that was the review. Hope you enjoyed it. So, do they make it or do they break it? Well, I'm going to say that, you know, the quality of the set actually isn't too bad. Just the stickers, the quality control. Stickers were awful. The pieces weren't always correct. Wrong colors, you know, with the arms and whatnot, as an example. The minifigs weren't the greatest, but, you know, from just looking at them from a distance, they don't look too bad. The stud shooter doesn't work too well. The pieces don't come apart. I mean, it's really hit and miss. It's basically like, I'd say, you know, probably 80% of the pieces actually are okay, you know? It's just the other 20% that just make it awful. But anyways, still not bad. I'm actually impressed with the quality level of this Lepin set. Just there's some big flaws like we've gone over. So the question, does it make it or break it? Well, I'm going to have to say the set itself is not too bad. So I can't, the quality is not super, super bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But it's not the quality that really makes the answer to the question easy. It's the fact that this is a complete knockoff of a Lego. This is not original in any sense of the word. So basically, with that in mind, yes, this doesn't make the cut. It is going to be destroyed. So leave it in the suggestions how you want to do it. But what I actually thought was kind of cool, and you know, it's not really a hateful way of going about it. We're gonna do a drop test on this, and I've been wanting to do drop tests more on Lego sets, and I thought, you know what? Why not try a Lepin drop test just to see how it does? So yeah, we're gonna get that set up, and we'll see how the fake Ninjago dragon. Here the drop test is. It's all set up. So as you can see, we got all the major lighting set in the center. This is the chair that I'm going to be standing on to drop it. So this thing's going to drop probably 8-9 feet. And I just thought, I think this is a good setup. Yeah, this is the suite. I actually cleaned it up a bit for you guys. Didn't want it to be a total mess. Just so you guys can see, this is the Battle of Hoth. I've actually had to take it apart a bit for pieces. Just been putting a lot of older sets together, like this one, which I'll be reviewing. But anyways, yeah, this will be a pretty cool little setup. We'll see how it goes. If you guys like this idea of doing drop tests for fake Lego sets, let me know, or you know, just whatever way you'd like me to destroy them. I just think drop tests are kind of cool, and I don't mind doing them to Lepin sets. I just hate doing them to Lego sets. You know, they're just too expensive. But yeah, enough talk. Let's get right into the drop test. Well, that was actually pretty cool. So you guys know, I was basically like, I dropped it from nearly probably me standing on that. It's probably almost 10 feet, which for you guys that do meters, that's about a little over 3 meters.
So anyways, as you guys can see, it absolutely got obliterated. All the heads and everything came off. But then, as you guys can see, the body's actually pretty sturdy. Like, the set itself, like the main body of it, actually stood together pretty well. So I was impressed by that.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, pretty cool. I think I want to do more drop tests, honestly, but on fake Lego. Again, let me know what you guys think about that. Any suggestions are welcome for how you'd like me to destroy Lego. But I like drop tests. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future fake Lego reviews that I do on this channel. I actually like doing them, and I put them out about, once every 3 weeks, month. But yeah, again, that's all I got for you today. But take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.